we join Joseph W. Brady on a tour of Irish golf courses. Okay. Well, yeah, among your other hats that you wear, it sounds like you are maybe considering becoming a travel agent as well.
Listen. I could actually recommend two incredible ones. Linda and Pat Kroll. They currently live in Dallas, Texas. I will not give you their phone number or their email, and they're moving back to Camarillo, back where they were. So I met them many years ago, and they're really good friends with Theo and Patty Filate. Theo and I started in college on our first day together in 1974. And then Bob Geis and his wife Lori. I've known Bob since I guess I sold my condo in 1983 in Santa Barbara, California. And so the four couples, there were seven couples, there were 6.5 couples that went to Ireland back in 2017, and we did the lower half. Just incredible world class British Open golf courses that you just give your left arm to play. And Terry, as of this trip that we did, we just recently got back. The timing was terrible. I was in the middle of of an election. But when you get an email from Linda Kroll, followed by Pat, saying, "Hey, this is what the itinerary is," you just say, "Where do I send the check?" You clear the deck, because they did a great job. So no, I would never be a travel agent. They did a great job. The first year we went, then she had a book made. I mean, like a coffee table book, hardcover book. We just sent the check. It's like incredible. She knows what she's doing. They're both gracious hosts, and they're just really good guys. They're really a great couple, not good guys. So let me give you a little taste and flavor of where we went. And I want to share this with people up here in the high desert region. If you really want to go, if you're into playing golf, and we got a lot of great golfers on up here. We used a company called Irish Golf Tours, and we've used them in the past. So the first time we went was like 14 days. We went 17 days. This time we flew into Belfast, and we played St. Patrick's the second day we were there. St. Patrick's has only been open for 2 years. Some people believe it'll be the number one golf course in Ireland within the next 5 years. I played it well. I got off to a good start, but then my game kind of showed that I'm not playing as much as I could. We stayed in Belfast, which was fun. We had a driver, so we got to see all parts of the city. We saw Bushmills. We got to go to Bushmills and see how a whiskey's made. We then paid Ballyliffin, Ballyliffin Golf Club. The Old Links, just an absolutely incredible deal. Then we ended up going down to Newcastle, where we stayed down at the Slieve Donard Resort, right next to Royal County Downs, and that's a story that I'll get to. We then played a golf course called Ardglass, which is most of these courses are right on the ocean, and it's cold and windy. We stayed down there for 4 nights, and then we moved to the Galgorm, GLGORM Spa and Golf Resort. That was really kind of a cool place all by itself. And again, over in Ireland or Scotland, on all the trips I've taken 2 to Scotland and 2 to Ireland, your breakfasts are included in most places that you stay, and they eat big breakfasts. And the funny thing is that there's no preservatives. So so you see a lot healthier person over there than here. But getting down to when we were back in Newcastle, we got to play Royal County Down, number one golf course in the world. They will never, ever allow the British Open to play there. They'll have the Irish Open, but they do not want the British Open. And as we teed off that day, we had caddies at every one of these, and the caddies are just exceptional. If you do what they tell you, if you think that you're smarter than them, you'll learn very quickly that's why you're paying them what you're paying them. But when we teed off that golf course, we were dry. I had my rain jacket on because a storm was coming in. By the time we got done, we took 3+ inches of rain at 40 miles an hour, and we played the entire course. And it's number one in the world. And it was just an incredible experience against nature. You see these movies where you see these idiots walking down a fairway, and you're thinking, what a bunch of idiots would do that? Well, when you're doing it, you're thinking about how stupid is this, but you're not going to get a chance to do it again, at least not this time. I mean, I've negotiated with Deb that it's probably not a golf trip on the horizon for probably the next 2 years. But hopefully we're going to do one again in maybe 2025 down to Australia. and do it with the same group. So then we then went to the resort, and then we got to play Port Rush, where the British Open has been played. We then played Port Stewart. We did Bushmills, and then we played Castle Rock Golf. And I will tell you this: the links over there are beautiful. The people are just absolutely wonderful. The area is so agricultural outside of Dublin and Belfast. It's just rolling hills and it's green and a lot of sheep and a lot of cows and just a lot of nice people. So outside of me trying to pitch golf, which is really not the intent. I want to post this because I think there's people that want to do things and go over there. And if we can help, we'll put you together with whoever and we'll go from there.